when I started with chiropractic school right away, it was like, okay, I wanted to get in different offices and check out different chiropractors. And it was like, where was I pulled to go and where was I most impressed by what I saw? So I started out in seeing some energetic, and osseous. I think most people think of chiropractic as like cracking bones. And I started out seeing people who did a kind of a combination of that and energy work, and had great experience with that. And as well as some of the people who just did the bone cracking. And then I came in here because I was pulled to come in here, and it was like a further, like for me, the process right now is really about health, really about not sickness, it's about health. It's not about disease or illness or ailments. It's about like, how can I live a better, happier, more functional life? And chiropractic to me is just one vehicle of that. But to me, we're on this planet to evolve, to move forward, to raise our level of our consciousness. And this is one of the tools that I use to do that. When I think about what I want to talk about with Tammy, because it's like there's a part of me that feels so grateful and so just like blessed and stoked to be here. And I've seen a lot of chiropractors, and I've seen a lot. My parents are nutritionists. I grew up, they had their own alternative health clinic for 30 years. I grew up seeing all of them. You know, I've seen all of the alternative health practices come and how they all work. And to me, like true healing, or true that evolution, that deeper core healing comes from within. And it's like we're in an age where everybody's looking for the quick fix, the miracle drug, or somebody that they can go in to see that'll just, change, that'll do something to them, and they'll be healed, or they'll, become enlightened, or whatever it is that people want from the outside in. And while there's certainly symptomatic relief, and nothing's wrong with any of those things, it's like I think that core healing is a process that's stimulated from the inside out. And I know a lot of practitioners, and I know very few healers. And I feel like Tammy is a healer. Like, comes from a place where she's doing things, but everything that she's doing is to touch that place inside of you where you know how to heal yourself, where you can grow, evolve, and move forward. So when I think of like what Tammy does, that's what I feel. Like, it's not, I don't come here and have something done to me. I come here and I find more of myself. A big thing for me is expressing. It's like I don't express myself, and I should change that and say it's been my history to not express myself, and it's been my history to like swallow everything in and keep everything bottled up inside, which just causes, in my opinion, causes a lot of ailments and a lot of problems in your life. So a big thing for me has been coming in here, and it's like it's okay to like complain is a word that has a charge to me, because I feel like I'm whining or complaining, or however you want to put that, but just to like get it out and to be real, like every time. And in that way, like safety is a big thing for me, and like I need to feel safe, and that has to do with feeling safe with myself and feeling at peace with myself. It's a continuous evolution of me getting more and more in touch with like a deeper place in myself where I can be myself, and I can it's okay, and those old ideas I had about how I needed to act and how I needed to be and how I needed to whatever are just kind of like crumbling away. Tammy's adjusted me osseously. We're cracking one time in 5 months or maybe so of care. So I get a lot of that. I'm in chiropractic school. So it's like, it's tuned. I feel like, and that goes back to the other stuff, she's really tapping into what you need and what's going to help. There's no like universal way to do it. So for me, it does she's working on a lot of muscles and releasing a lot of tension patterns. And if you can just look at me and see the way that I hold my tension patterns in my muscles, like I've got the pulling down like this, which puts a lot of strain on the upper back and the lower back. I've got chronic low back problems and really tight hips and shoulders. And it's like, to me, that's what needs to be opened. So she's in there working on those muscles and asking questions more subconsciously now, but working with my body to figure out why they're holding the way they're holding. So what emotions are a big one, but whatever's in my life are causing me to hold my body in a way that's physically damaging and like interfering with that mind body connection. It's interesting because I've seen like deep tissue workers, like hardcore tissue workers, and some days with Tammy it's like as painful isn't the right word, but it's like as intense as that. Like it's really intense and she's not really doing that much relative to the serious input work I've had, but getting a lot more out of it almost in a way. And for every bit of discomfort I may feel in a moment of like, oh my god, I can't believe how sore that is right now. Like, oh, it opening up is like so much. It's just 10 times greater, 1,000 times greater. Like my feet have opened up so I can feel it every step I take. It's like you can feel the motion. It's like, wow, I don't remember them ever moving like that. And it's like that all over. It's a process, and it's like opening up more and more and more. To me, when you're looking for a chiropractor or for any type of worker, it's that modesty, that humility, that like the opposite of know-it-all and the opposite of like superiority, but really like understanding. So I guess to me, like that's like Tammy so has that humility and that understanding, which even into the word is like standing under. It's not like standing over. I've never experienced anything like this. It is exactly physically and the process of it. I've never felt anything so empowering to like giving me the tools that I need or that to take control of my own health. I guess I just try to get across the empoweringness of this work and the slow steady growth that I've really felt throughout it all. Like it's just really come at the perfect time for me and really been at a time where I can really take it on myself. Like it's about me now. It's not about what someone else can do for me.